His Excellency Mr. Šarūnas Birutis, Minister of Culture of Lithuania. Your Excellency, you have the floor.
Mr. President of a General Conference, Madam Director General, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I am honored to represent Lithuania at this General Conference when we celebrate the 17th anniversary of UNESCO. For decades, the organization has defended an inclusive vision for humanity, safeguarded a place for culture, education and science within a wider political agenda. This year, we celebrate yet another UNESCO's achievement. The role of culture, education, human rights and women empowerment was clearly highlighted in the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. Today, though, we face tough realities. Millions of people are displaced, entire countries and regions destabilized. These are the consequences of human rights and the rule of law being violated, violence being escalated on religious grounds, cultural heritage targeted as a symbol of otherness. UNESCO has done a great deal of work in promoting the right to practice one's culture as a fundamental right. Culture is not just a civilized embellishment of life. It binds societies and helps to overcome divisions. It develops solidarity, empathy, and innovation. It is a lifeblood of communities no less important than health and wealth. And if maintained and developed with care, it may become a real resource for the well-being of individuals. The role of culture in Lithuania has been constantly strengthened. We recognize the cultural sector as standing at the crossroad of social advancement and innovation. Ladies and gentlemen, the digital age changes the media landscape. Together with our partners, including UNESCO, we are constantly looking for ways to renew our commitment in promoting the freedom of speech, freedom of access, and a multi-stakeholder approach to the Internet. Recently, Lithuania has become an official member of the Freedom Online Coalition. We welcome UNESCO's active engagement in the field of freedom of speech and safety of journalists. As a non-permanent member of UN Security Council, Lithuania has been strongly committed to promoting international norms regarding the safety of journalists and impunity. Distinguished guests, Lithuania sees a significant role of UNESCO in yet another regard. We express our deep concern about the situation in Crimea and the city of Sevastopol in Ukraine, where human rights are being violated by the de facto authorities, where dissenting voices, including those of Crimean Tatars, are being silenced. We would welcome a more active involvement of UNESCO in Crimea and trust the organization will step up its efforts to provide information on the developments of the region. Lithuania stands ready to support UNESCO in this and every other future endeavor. I thank you for your attention.